What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today's video is just a quick one. I picked up a set of nice Zoom Engineering tail lights for my MX5 or Miata Mark 1, and when I picked them up they were in the wrong colour, so needed to give them a refurb, and they were also missing the chrome rings around the light bezels, so I picked up a set of them as well. So here you can see, kicking off the restoration, laying down some primer on the lights first, and then here you can see the primer finished, before moving on next to applying some British Racing green to the lights. Nice light coats of the paint. I also added some plastic primer adhesion promoter to the lights first. This will just help with the paint sticking better. But here you can see I'm just laying down the British Racing green, which is a single stage paint, so there's no lacquer required with this. It's basically like a direct gloss out of the can. So when spraying anything, nice and light coats. And there's the light in the British Racing green colour once I'd finished spraying. So the next job after that is the lights are going to need a bit of a sand over, so they bring out the shine in the paintwork. Start off with 1500 paper, rubbing that over the lights. This will help remove any orange peel and get the lights nice and smooth, or as smooth as can be. Then you're going to mix up after doing the 1500 paper. You're then going to go up and move to a 2000 grit paper. When I sanded with the 2000, I also opted to do it wet, using some fairy liquid in the sink. Keeping it wet helps with lubrication. And you can already start to see the shine coming through on the lights. So once the sanding was completed, the next stage was to machine polish the lights using Meguiar's Ultimate Compound, and I've opted for a small polishing pad on my DA sander and a squirt of quick detailer just to provide a bit of lubrication. So you just need a few blobs of polish on your polisher. Spread that around on the light, and then go ahead and put your polisher on a speed setting of around 3 Once you've finished polishing, give it a wipe over with a nice clean microfiber cloth, and then you'll see that the lights have really come up lovely and the paintwork looks nice and shiny. And bearing in mind there's no lacquer on this paint at all, and I think it's come out extremely well. You can see there the shine. That's simply from a quick wet sand and a polish. That's the sort of result you can achieve. So well worth doing. So the lights are indoors now. Next step is actually rebuilding the lights. Here's the Zoom Engineering package that I got with the new replacement chrome bezels and the double-sided tape in which you use to affix them. Zoom Engineering's based out in Japan, and really good company. These were posted out to me very quickly, 2 weeks, and they landed here in the UK. Excellent quality. These were pretty easy to fit, just a case of I put the lenses in first just so that I could get a good idea of where the chrome bezels needed to sit once I stick them down. So they will just fit down just so that I could see where I needed to put them. When it comes to fitting the bezels, a quick wipe over with some acetone alcohol just help clean the surfaces first to make sure you get a good adhesion from the double-sided tape. And the next stage here, as you can see, there's the double-sided tape, very fiddly to do because it's so thin. That's got to be applied around the base of the chrome bezel. So peel it off, stick it down, work your way around, and then once it's all stuck down, it's just a case of getting it in the right position and pressing it down into the light. Okay, so with the tape installed on the bezel, you can see it there. It's now ready to press into its position within the light. Now make sure you line this up perfectly first time, because once this sticks down, you're going to have a job removing it. So make sure you get it in the right place. Hence the reason why I put the lenses in first, to get that idea of where it needs to sit. So line it up, then give it a firm press all of the way around the bezel. And then here's a look at that light finished and built back up, which looks pretty cool. And then finally both lights, once they'd been finished being built back up. Really happy with how they've come out from when I picked them up. Buying the replacement bezel rings was definitely worthwhile. And here I am just fitting them back to the car. It's worth noting, when fitting the zoom lights, the old lights, the original headlights, these don't come with studs on them, so I'm just using a set of M5 bolts to fit them. And here's the end result. Very happy with how they look. I think they look awesome. Cheers Zoom, great product.